Too much. Is it a dedication to an egg or is it an upside down pineapple? We still have absolutely no clue, but this wedding dress is anything but beautiful. We love layers of fabric that extend out from the waist, creating a dramatic effect, but this dress is simply unflattering. Many women go—
Oh my god, yo, hold on, we gotta go back. Tell me she don't look like a big ass blunkfish right now. Oh, no, I'm wrong for that.
I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself because I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself, I swear. I'm selfish.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to J&K Reaction Season Pimpin'. I had to save the best for last, considering me and the missus will be getting married. I'm not even gonna say pretty soon because you know we're having money problems right now, but within like the next year or two, we should be set. So we have been blessed with the ugliest wedding dresses ever. And I'm not even gonna say I'm hoping because I know for sure that my fiance is going to choose one of the most beautiful wedding dresses she can find in existence. It doesn't even matter if the wedding dress is ugly or not. It doesn't matter as long as we're having a good day. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I say that. That's what some people in the comment section of this video said, because this is, you know, more or less a controversial video as far as the like to dislike ratio. 37K likes and 16K dislikes. God damn. And then you look at the comments. Everybody's just being assholes, man. I always want to knock somebody's opinions and shit. You know, I know it's their opinions in the video, you know, the people that wore those dresses. But to make jokes about it, you got to learn how to take a joke. You got to learn how to have a sense of humor. And apparently the person that did this video has a sense of humor, something that a lot of people don't have these days. And this is the first time I've done this in a while. We're going to read the comments before we even look at, before we even watch the video. So let's go ahead and check this out. I'm going to read these comments for like 30 seconds and then we're going to hop right into the video. I think this is kind of rude, don't you agree? Learn how to take a joke. Your channel needs to be banned, and this is the first person I've seen spell banned right. Because a lot of people spell that shit completely wrong. B-A-N-N-D, B-A-N-E-D, B-A-N-D, like rubber band, or a marching band. Can't nobody spell one of the easiest words right, B-A-N-N-E-D. How can you spell that wrong? Come on now. No offense, speaking of people spelling words wrong, you spelled offense wrong. Offense though, like picket fence. Come on now. No offense, but this is kind of rude. What if they actually liked it? Oh, they did a part 2? You might have to check that out. Wow, talk about shaming. Whatever a bride chooses to wear on her big days and entirely down to her. And we're gonna end with this one. Thumbnail looks like she's straight out of an anime. Nice. At least somebody has a sense of humor. Finally a positive comment, because all of these comments that was leading up to that were completely negative. We're going to do both of them. We're going to do a double reaction. We're going to watch both videos. Links are in the annotation in the top right hand corner. Full screen this hoe. Lego. I like to talk though, because she's kind of funny. Let's do this. Give me some more tea.
Most of us can recall having been forced to wear an ugly bridesmaid's dress. But when the bride chooses a questionable dress for her own big day, we can't help but wonder, what was she thinking? Sadly, here is a list of 10 ugly wedding dresses that are certainly memorable, but not for the right reasons. The ugliest wedding dresses ever. The topless gown. Some brides take it to the extreme to get attention. All eyes are already on the blushing bride. Is it necessary to make sure the guests are blushing too? This wedding dress style is delicate and feminine. What makes it so awful is the cleavage accessory that barely covers her nipples. Too much skin.
Is it wrong of me to say titties? Sorry.
Confidence is important for a woman on her wedding day, and it's okay to show a little skin, but there is such a thing as too much. We're glad this bride was feeling confident, but a friend or family member could have explained the difference between a wedding gown.
Okay, you can't fault me for saying she know damn well she shouldn't have worn something like that. Like, a woman your size, and I'm not fat shaming at all, so you can throw that comment out the fucking window. The fact that she's brave for wearing some shit like this, but at least wear something that's your size and something that actually looks good on you, because this, a mess. And then you can see her panties through that right there. You see some pink right there. So yeah, you can't blame me for saying what I just said. Learn to take a joke, man. Learn to have a sense of humor. And this video was put up in 2015, so yeah, I don't blame people for not having a sense of humor. But it's 2018, and I'm reacting to this video. If you still don't have a sense of humor, then maybe you shouldn't be watching me, because you know I'm a comedian, and if I'm not making you laugh, I ain't doing my job. Let us continue.
And wedding night negligee. Pregnant belly dress. Okay, now we're starting to see a pattern. Confident brides and cruel family members. Yes, it is adorable if the bride is pregnant on her wedding day, but the cutout belly dress is really not okay. She seems pretty ticked in this photo, so maybe someone had clued her in just a little too late. Flower power. We get—
Nah, the way her hair was set up, it do look like a Halloween dress, though. Pregnant bride of Frankenstein? I don't know.
Flower power. We get it. She loves orange and she loves flowers. However, why do both have to be on her dress? And most importantly, why are there budding flowers on her chest? Also, the groom color coordinated with her dress? Let's not even get started on that foot-high crown. Not for a bride. Wifey dress. We understand you're becoming his real-life wifey. It is exciting, but why display it on your backside for everyone to see? Let's not forget to mention the color-coordinated outfits and matching wedding party attire. Are those silver-plated earrings with her name in the middle? Pink
Okay, I see what people are saying. I see why people don't have a sense of humor. See, the thing is, people are trying to stand out. You know, usually when you go to a wedding, you get these stereotypical white wedding dress. You know, it's long and, you know, it goes all the way back to the damn dressing room. Goes from the dressing room all the way to the podium, you know. But they like to stand out. They like to be out of this world. No Uzi Vert.
Pink stripper dress. It's perfectly fine not to wear a traditional white dress, but a pink one with tulle and cutout sides? This outfit seems more fitting for a strip club than that special day. Combine that with her triangle pink crown and hearts on the front of her dress, and you have yourself a fashion faux pas times 10. Too much cleavage.
Yeah. Why do people... Come on, yo. She's clearly roasting, man. She's clearly roasting because this is the same shit that I'm doing. I'm just adding on to it, though. But, god damn. Miss Cleavage? Rest in peace to the original Miss Cleavage. But, damn. Them titties so big, I forgot what the hell I was about to say. Sorry.
It's understandable that on her special day, the bride wants to have all the attention, and rightfully so. But remember that your friends and family who are attending will most often not appreciate a boob overshare on such a special day. We bet most—
Yeah, see, that one's a little too far. That is obviously a wedding dress that can't even fit you at all. Titties that size, which looks like it looks bigger than the double D. God damn. And obviously they look fake. You know, it's probably had a boob job, you can tell. Silicone everywhere. Doesn't matter if they're fake or not, they're still nice.
Balloon dress. Talk about unique. Wouldn't you be worried about popping a few balloons while moving around during the reception? Also, why is there a colorful set of balloons behind her head and shoulders, much like that of a queen's crown? I'm scared to see what her bridesmaids wore. Too sexy dress. This bride certainly didn't leave much to the imagination. This wedding dress seems more fitting for what usually takes place on the wedding night. At least she's sporting boy shorts, but not brief cut, or else her guests would have been given more of a peep show rather than a wedding ceremony. Rainbow bright dress. Uniqueness is highly sought after by brides on their big day, but this is just a disaster. To make matters worse, the groom dug up his rainbow bowler shirt to match the bride. It can be quite adorable when the bride and groom match or share a common theme, but the amount of colors we are exposed to is just overkill.
Yeah, this is like 6ix9ine's wedding, times 2. Marrying himself in the Billy video, or whatever the name of that song was. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how decent the song was. I don't care how different it is. He's still ass. I just had to mention that, yo.
Hopefully, they provided sunglasses as a gift in order to cut the glare.
Damn, yo. I don't know why people are such assholes in the comments. Why you gotta be so salty? She's clearly roasting and is not to be taken serious, man. Alright, here we go. Part 2. Wait, how many dislikes did it have? Looked like it had less. Oh yeah, and this got 6 million views, 9.7 likes and 3.8K dislikes.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness the most hideous wedding dresses of all time. These brides decided to toss tradition aside and go with more unconventional bridal gowns on their big day.
Imagine trying not to step on that dress.
Their gowns made it on our list of the ugliest wedding dresses ever. Huge poof. Every bride wants to feel like a princess on her wedding day, but these wedding dresses definitely go overboard. The extra huge poofs would make it almost impossible to walk down the aisle without whacking a guest or two in the face. The headwear, the gloves, and the bows around the arms make these gowns the definition of tacky.
They look like something straight out of a fucking Cinderella story. The two bitch sisters while Cinderella's the only one around the house cleaning up and shit. And they running around in these big ass dresses and shit. Just bossing her ass around like they her parents or something. Let's be honest, it kind of turns a nigga on. I'm just saying. We're gonna edit that out.
Goodbye circulation. Is this a wedding dress or a torture chamber? This strapless gown starts off looking pretty decent until you look down at the knees. The dress is bunched together awkwardly, giving this dress a rather peculiar silhouette.
That look like a wedding dress Sia would wear. Low-key, that dress is kind of ugly if you ask me. Like, look at it. It looked like a bed sheet. Fuck a bed sheet. It looked like a window curtain. That's what it looked like. It looked like a curtain that she just turned into a dress. And just because it was too long and she didn't want to step on it, she wrapped it up at the bottom, by the knees, or at least by the thighs, unless she's that short.
Dress or torture chamber. This strapless gown starts off looking pretty decent until you look down at the knees. The dress is bunched together awkwardly, giving this dress a rather peculiar silhouette. We can only imagine how many trips and stumbles a bride wearing this gown would take on her big day. Oh, and that first dance, forget about it. Getting your groove on in this gown has to be next to impossible.
I was gonna laugh at that woman that just fell on the steps in that dress, but I low-key feel bad for her, so I kind of held my laugh in. If I didn't give a fuck like most people do, then yeah, I probably would laugh my ass off and got hella dislikes for this video. Just saying.
Going commando. On this bride's wedding day, she decided panties would be optional. Wearing a sheer mini dress with just a bra underneath, a set of strategically placed rhinestones cover her nether regions.
Another case of you must be out your damn mind to wear something like this at a wedding. With kids in the front row? Come on, yo. Bars. They're not gonna look at yo, man, they're not going to look at you. They're just going to be looking at this and that. Then she ain't got no drawers on. At least the other one, the big girl, had, you know, courtesy to have some panties on or something. You know? You seen the pink underneath that. This, she ain't got on nothing. I don't think. Unless she got on a G-string. I don't know.
Manchester City football fan. The groom probably assumed he had struck gold when he found out his bride was a huge Manchester City football fan. Little did he know the love of his life would show up on their wedding day all decked out in a dress paying homage to the team she loves. There's nothing wrong with showing dedication to your favorite sports team, but this woman went a step too far.
Okay, now you reach. That just ain't that bad, though. It ain't that bad. Obviously, it was handmade.
From the clashing colors to the oversized club badge, this is a dress not even a wife of a Man City's teammate should be caught dead in. Too much. Is it a dedication to an egg or is it an upside-down pineapple? We still have absolutely no clue, but this wedding dress is anything but beautiful. We love layers of fabric that extend out from the waist, creating a dramatic effect, but this dress is simply unflattering. Many women go—
Oh my god, yo. Hold on, we gotta go back. Tell me she don't look like a big-ass bloatfish right now. Oh, no, I'm wrong for that.
Camo monstrosity. Coming to a backwoods near you, this camouflage monstrosity is all things hideous.
Poison ivy? I can't be the only one that immediately thought poison ivy upon seeing this. I mean, you see the grass. I said the grass. Whatever the hell that shit is. The vines. Yeah. She's cosplaying as poison ivy for her wedding. And I wouldn't mind that, because poison ivy, she can get the dick as long as you got on like 18 condoms. So I'm just saying. And with that, we're going to edit that out.
Unless you're planning on going hunting as soon as you say I do, this dress should definitely be left on the store rack. Even the delicate lace details on the bodice and the hemline couldn't save this dress from being one of the ugliest wedding gowns we have ever seen.
Damn.
Bunch of bows. What's worse than a huge bow as the focal point of a wedding gown? How about 9 bows in total, in various shades of pink and purple? There's just nothing appealing about this gown, and we have to question anyone who would actually wear it on.
Talk about an ugly wedding dress that Sia would wear that looks like a fucking curtain How about a Lady Gaga wedding dress?
Butterflies galore. We have to hand it to this bride, she definitely dances to the beat of her own drum. But that doesn't mean she made a good choice when it comes to her wedding gown. This corset-style dress is as colorful as the bride's tattoos, and her hair and that disaster of a veil. Her simple white dress was given a complete makeover with butterflies and flowers all over the place. Even
it ain't that bad though. Obviously she loves cotton candy, because that's what it reminds me of.
Wedding gown optional.
This bride wasn't look like pink with green hair.
Going to wait until the wedding night to show her hubby what she was working with. She left her gown at home and showed up to her big day wearing absolutely nothing. If you take a closer look, you'll see that her private parts are covered in body paint in the design of delicate, lacy panties and a bra. The groom even got in on the action, and all we have to say is, thank heavens for that swan eye sculpture.
Yeah, because don't nobody want to see all that shit. I mean, we might want to look at the woman, but the man, hell no. You're just embarrassing yourself now. You see the look on his face. Just look how embarrassed he looks.
And showed up to
like, hurry up, take the picture, man. I'm just trying to go back in the back and put my clothes on, man. My dick is cold. It's shriveled up. It might look small as hell right now, even though it's not its actual size. And all the women in the back, I see them snickering at me. They laughing their ass off, like, oh, look at this dick, look at this dick. It's so pretty. I see right through you.
Boobs out. Who says you have to be modest on your wedding day? According to this bride, her walk down the aisle wouldn't have been complete without her, girls front and center. She let it all hang out in this wedding dress that barely provided coverage. We're pretty sure her guests were scratching their heads and saying, what the heck was she thinking? She's really putting the T in tacky.
I mean, they say girls just want to have fun. And they wanted to have fun with these dresses. And I think that's going to be it, because I said everything I wanted to say in the video. You know what I'm saying? I roasted just as much as she did. And they also got a part 3. Say less. That's going on the playlist. That's going right in the playlist. That being said, toodles!
Bye, have a great time.